The intergalactic defense trials were meant to be a display of military prowess and advanced weaponry. Every 4 cycles, the galaxy's finest species gathered to showcase their deadliest technologies. A mutual deterrent disguised as sport. This cycle, for the first time, humanity was invited. And no one took them seriously. Day 1, arrival. The humans arrived in a rust-streaked carrier called the Iron Mule. It creaked when it landed, and one of its landing gears let out a hiss like an old kettle. Representatives from the Elvari, the Koran Dominion, and the glittering Mizurthi Empire watched with thinly veiled amusement. Their own ships were sleek, silent, and powered by quantum plasma cores. The humans disembarked in worn exosuits, lugging around crates stamped with Earth military logos like U.S. Army surplus and handle with caution. May detonate if looked at wrong. General Tokar of the Mizurthi sneered. Did they raid a museum before coming? Day 2, the weapons gallery. Each species presented their latest marvels. The Elvari showcased railguns that could punch through a moon's crust. The Koran revealed plasma lances that adjusted mid-air trajectories. The Mizurthi unveiled microsingularity mines. Then came the humans. Captain Rachel Wynn stepped up, set a metal box on the podium, and pulled out. This, she said, is the M82A 3.50 caliber rifle, designed on Earth centuries ago. Man-portable, kick like a mule. The crowd laughed. A kinetic slug thrower? Gasped a Koran technician. Where's the targeting AI? Asked a Mizurthi engineer. No plasma? The Elvari inquired. Rachel smiled. Nope, just lead and a long barrel. Day 3, live fire demo. Each species took turns demonstrating weapon performance on simulated enemy constructs. Moving, shielding, dodging. The Koran's plasma bolts danced through the air, hitting targets with precise arcs. The Mizurthi mines caused entire platforms to vanish in gravitational implosions. The Elvari railguns pierced through 9 armored drones in a single shot. When the humans' turn came, they placed a single steel target 1.5 kilometers away. Rachel lay prone, leveled her M82, took a breath and pulled the trigger. Boom! The sound cracked like thunder. A half-second later, the target exploded in a shower of sparks, despite having high-density armor plating. Silence followed. Then murmurs. Was that supersonic? There were no energy readings. No warning, just impact. Backstage that night, General Tokar cornered Rachel in the mess hall. That was an impressive trick. Hidden explosives. She shook her head. Just one bullet. Solid metal. No AI, no self-guidance. Just physics. He scoffed. You expect us to believe that your species, barely out of your solar system, built a weapon that can destroy without energy? Rachel leaned in. You spent centuries mastering energy weapons. We spent ours mastering killing. Our bullets don't ask for permission. They don't announce themselves. They just arrive. Day 4, field simulation. The final test was a mock battlefield. Teams from each species tasked with neutralizing enemy drones and securing objectives. The humans were placed last in the roster. Most assumed they'd be eliminated quickly. They weren't. Where plasma and lasers were intercepted by drone shielding, the human bullets ignored shields entirely, moving too fast for auto defenses to respond. Where other teams had to rely on power cores and recharges, the humans simply carried more magazines. By the time the trial ended, the human team had wiped out twice as many drones as the Mizurthi and retrieved the objective in record time. Post-simulation review. The Council of Arms convened in disbelief. They didn't jam signals because they don't use signals. They didn't bypass shielding, they went around it. They don't rely on AI. Every shot is manual. They don't even cool their weapons. They just let them overheat. The Elvari science minister was pale. We've been preparing for energy warfare. But these humans fight as if shields and jamming are just optional problems. Final verdict. Humanity placed first in the trial. General Tokar, now visibly more respectful, approached Captain Wynn once more. You were underestimated, he said. Rachel smiled. That happens a lot. He hesitated. Tell me, why keep using such primitive tools? She looked him dead in the eyes. Because they work, and because no one sees them coming. Galactic Memo, Level 1 clearance only. Subject: Human Ballistic Arsenal. Classification: Immediate threat. Humans utilize outdated, low-tech, high-velocity projectile weapons. These weapons are immune to standard energy countermeasures, can bypass shielding, and require no network integration. Their simplicity is their strength. Predictable in use, unpredictable in results. All command units are advised. If you hear a loud bang followed by silence, you're already too late.